Hello out there, TV land. Here we are in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is a small town in the city of the United States. We're gathering here right now. There's a small shelter back there. The kids have been coming here for quite a few years to relax on the grass here, and they like to picnic and eat lunch. The building behind us is called Rio Grande. It's a Mexican name. Rio Grande has come from the Spanish and the Spaniards back in the day. I personally don't speak Spanish. I know as soon as I got off the Greyhound bus over here, the first thing I said was Buenos noches, senor. I meet with you again. One of the other things that they have back here in this particular free park area is some big rocks. These rocks are in the park. The only other time I've seen these types of rocks are I went to the Petrified Wood Forest with my dad when I was younger, and they had large trees that were actually petrified, and some people shine them up and take them home. It was in a big area. It was in a really big area, and sometimes you'd see wild animals moving through it. The kids, I noticed since I've been down here before, the first time I came down here, the crowd of kids that lay out here behind the mission, it's pretty local, you know, they gather their stuff. It's like picnic without mom and dad or whatever. I have 3 kids myself, and 2 of them were seen over there. 2 of them were seen over there by going in and out of the women's shelter. One of the things that I used to do with when I was pregnant with Arthur at Thornton State Hospital, because you're not supposed to use drugs while you're pregnant, you wake up early in the morning before you sit down and eat. You have to do aerobics and stuff. So we do jumping jacks like this. I'm from Portland, Oregon, from Multnomah County, Portland, Oregon. My name's Amy, and I went to school when I was younger. I was blessed with being able to be in daycare. It was a very nice building. We used to sit around the table and play with Play-Doh and have macaroni and cheese. There was a TV room. It was in the Beaverton area. And then they did have nap time where people went in and you took naps on the bed. It was real presentable. The people that were running the place were bigger people. I take off all my clothes if I could, and I stand up like Jesus. It sounds like I'm going through puberty, huh? Like a girl that's been screaming and screaming. I've been here, actually, I was informed that I've been here 89 days. I noticed that another part is like a rock garden. I don't know if you've ever seen rocks before, but they have, I was in Ironwood, Lacrosse, when I lived with my dad, and they had really pretty colors. And there was this little lady, and you put them in there, and she'd wash them all up, and then she'd put them in baskets. She'd put them in baskets like that, and they were really pretty rocks. They'd shine up really easy. I don't know how many hobbies you guys have every day, or what you guys do every day, but you know, rock collecting could be a good hobby. I stole my mom's car when I was little, took a joyride while they was over at Grandma's house. Just because I wanted it to be important like mommy and drive a car, and it was like a motherfucking tank. But I have to say, I came back with the car and gave her a car back. You know, I didn't take off and try and go 9 states away. After I got done driving around and checking everything out, I drove the car back, came in. Here's the car keys. He said, oh, you know, shouldn't have did that to your mother or whatever. My voice is kind of down right now. I've never really been on TV before. I didn't think I'd take good pictures. But they took a picture of me today, and I just got my little red nose.
Nice.
You know, religion for me is, I know, it took me a while to figure everything out about religion, is that you kind of got to listen to instructions if you don't know what you're doing. You got to understand that different people have different ways of living. Like my father, you know, you do as you're told in the home. Stuff like that. Like Lutherans are very strong religion. Presbyterians, I never understood that word that was. Christian, I just started learning about that when I was in Eugene. It's for first timers or people that do it again. Mormons are people that are very strong families with lots of kids. And religion for me is that, you gotta understand these things. Like hush hush in a lot of people's homes, maybe you don't want to learn about religion, about mommy praying on her hands and knees, or why, they have dead bodies stuck to the wall and stuff like that. I think it was a battle. To be honest, I think it was a battle a long time ago, where a lot of people like to get into really wild sex and practicing it on TV, like whips and chains and things like that. So it was a studied art like that, but then again, somebody made that studied art and totally turned it around to be something different. I believe if a bunch of little kids were standing around trying to give a police officer an excuse for why the dead body was laying over there, check this out. I said, well, he couldn't keep his hands off me, and he kept stealing, and we didn't like him walking on our planet. That would just be one. But everybody knows the story about Jesus, and that he couldn't, and then as you think back further, that he couldn't control himself, this is just two more things and I'll stop. That he kept going and going, and they didn't understand how they had to finally stop him for measures of he would hurt other people, or he couldn't be trusted or whatever. But the other thing about Jesus would be that if you could pick and ask God for anything, or pick any type of religion, what would it be? That I have an angel watch over you? No? Have you seen pictures of anything?